Now we're going to move on to our game of the week, of course. Now, we don't have a guest this week, but we're going to talk. We're kind of a little close to home with this one for Delilah and I because our game of the week is Bears Packers, the oldest rivalry in football. And I don't know, for those who may not know the overall record, the Packers are now ahead of us by a game because of the win earlier this year. So this is a chance for the Bears to get back into that win column and get back to tying this thing up. And because again, I hate the Packers with a passion. We all know that. I've made that very clear. But this week, especially being a rivalry game, it's here in Chicago. This is a Packers team that has been struggling just as much as we have. But again, according to Stephen A. Smith, the bad man is going to play probably this weekend. And Justin, we still don't know about. But Delilah, I'm going to ask you first because honestly, we're 3-9. We obviously know we're not making the playoffs. We don't have a lot to really play for, but we are professionals. This is the NFL. You go out there and you give it all you got. What is your outlook for this game? What are you looking forward to? What is it? How do you think this might go?
It's not positive.
Well, that's encouraging. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
It's just not. It's just Aaron is gonna play. Most likely, Justin won't. Which I'm fine with. I would rather.
Yeah.
I would rather he.
I'm with you.
Healthy,
I'm with you.
So I'm totally fine with that.
Painless death, huh?
Yeah. I also don't. We don't have. Again, we're out. Our one receiver is Mooney, and he's out.
Yes.
And so, our O-line, as we've seen, is awful still. Again, by the way, give credit to Justin Fields that he was able to score while getting knocked around because, as we saw, Simeon couldn't do that. I just, because of that, normally, like, the first game, I was actually excited. It was a close game. It really looked like we had it in the bag there. When we watched the game at my buddies, it was really exciting. I thought, okay, we got this. Fun. Yeah, but we didn't. And so this one is just for me. I think everything's more stacked against us. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers is going to play. He actually has wide receivers he can choose from, even if he accuses them of not catching. They still have Randall Cobb, which caught a touchdown as we saw. He got some action again, and so they just have more offensively than we do, and so that is why my outlook is not good. And we're also going into Lambeau.
No, we're here. It's here.
Oh, we're here.
The game is here, actually.
Oh yeah,
the first one was in
regardless.
Yeah, we're here though. I know, but it's a home game. You got to be happy about that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm happy about. Are you happy? Are you working that game?
Well, here's the thing, right? No, here's the thing. I'm actually not working the game, but only because I'm going to go watch it. I have a family obligation that I want to go to. Not obligation, but there's a family thing, and I wanted to go to it because I get to see my extended family before Christmas, and I probably won't see them at Christmas. So I actually told them I wouldn't be able to work, but I'm going to work the last two games or whatever.
Okay.
But for me, it really comes down to like you said. I would rather Justin rest his shoulder and make sure that it's 100%. Like, we're not going. I know people are going to be like, well, what about his progress? Yeah, I get that. You want him to still improve on certain things. But I mean, because of the fact that he runs so much, and that's a big part of his game, I really wouldn't want him to see him to injure that shoulder more or get hurt doing something else. And then he's out for an extended period of time. You know what I mean? Like, I get people are, the experts are all like, oh, it's in progress. Okay, but we're not going to. We're 3-9. Okay, we're not going anywhere. Playoffs are not a possibility. As of now, we got a top 5 draft pick with where we are, and I just think shut it down. Next year again to repeat, we've got 8 draft picks and 125 million in cap space, and if one of those is a top 5 pick, even better. So I mean, I'm all for again. As much as I hate that losing to the Packers. I'd rather see Justin sit and go play Peterman or Simeon or Montgomery or whoever you want to a quarterback. I don't care. I just think you should put Fields down. Now, Handy, I'll ask you this. You're the outsider of this particular thing as Bears fandom. But for you, looking at this game as a whole, it's like I said, oldest rivalry, Rodgers, possibly against our backup. I mean, what is your outlook for this game? What do you think? Give us your thoughts.
I don't think. I think the Packers will win, but I don't think Aaron Rodgers has been. Actually, to be completely honest, he hasn't been impressive enough that it's going to be a blowout by any stretch.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be one of those games where he wins to the point where he's over at the Bears sideline with a discount double check, yelling, "I own you."
Right.
And then who knows? It's been overall, he's been kind of a man in the wilderness since they sent his number one receiver out to the West Coast. So
Yeah,
it could actually
true.
be a lot closer game than we think. Maybe the Bears smell, even with Justin out, smell blood in the water and start punching back.
Well, see, that's the big thing too, though. It's like Delilah said, we gave up our defense with Roquan Smith and getting rid of Robert Quinn, and then last week we were missing two of our starting, the safety and the corner in Brisker and Gordon, who have been playing really well this year, and then Eddie Jackson got hurt in the last game, so now you're probably down even more people in the, it's just we have so many injuries. Like I said, Darnell Mooney's out. Justin should probably sit out. We're missing our top corner and safety. We don't have a pass rush. We finally got a sack last. We hadn't had a sack in 6 games, and we finally got one the last game. We finally got a sack. That's a terrible statistic for a defense against anybody. And again, if Green Bay decides that they finally want to run the ball with Dylan or with Aaron Jones, I mean, come on. They'd probably run right over us. So I'm not looking forward to this game so much, but go ahead.
I'll give you that. But a couple of weeks ago, to step outside the realm of the NFL, South Carolina Gamecocks, who were unranked, embarrassed the Tennessee Volunteers. And the point that I'm making with making that statement is, yes, you may be tired. Yes, you may be depleted. Yes, your defense may be missing several key pieces. Yes, your starting quarterback might be out for the game because his shoulder is separated. It's held together with crazy glue and a couple of pieces of that twine that you use to bind up your brisket when you put it in the paper on the smoker. But
sure,
as we know, the OG likes to tell us all the time that the race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. And I am not going to make a prediction, but I am telling you here today, my brother and my sister, that there is a possibility that the Bears in Chicago will raise up, not rise up, because that's another team, but the Bears will raise up with the spirit of Papa Bear and sweetness and pop the mushrooms off of that Pizza Hut pizza that Aaron Rodgers likes to eat before the game. I'm just saying, I'm not making no predictions, but I'm saying it can happen.
Okay. Well, I really wish I had your enthusiasm because I truly appreciate that. But I got to be honest. I just feel like we don't have enough. Fields shouldn't play in this game. I mean, he might say, Coach, come on, let me go out there. I'm ready to go. And, that might happen. But I just still feel like it's just one of those games where we should just, but we'll see. Again, I'm predicting a Bears loss. I'd say it might be close. Like you said, it might not be that bad of a blowout. I'll say 24-17 or something. Delilah, do you have a prediction, final score or something for this game?
I think they're going to beat us by at least a touchdown, maybe even 2, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to this one either.
Fair. No, I hear you right. I'm not really looking forward to it, but go ahead, Anthony.
Wait a minute. Now, I know we just played y'all last week, so that feud is over. I come on the show, and I'm trying to give y'all some hype. I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to do the Jesse Jackson. I'm trying to give you hope. I'm trying to give you hope and not hope. I'm trying to tell you that it is a possibility that your time has come, and y'all just go, nah, I don't think so.
We're being realistic.
We're being realistic, bro. No offense, we're not those fans, bro. We're realistic here in Chicago. You Cowboy fans and Commander fans and Falcon fans all want to pretend like things are all rosy and glowing and blah 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 blah. We're very realistic here in Chicago. Let me tell you that. Let me say that.
We know what we got here. It was rosy. I never said it was rosy.
Y'all too much.
Right, well, I'm just saying, bro. I love you guys, but let's not get carried away, okay? Anyways, since you didn't have a prediction either way, Mr. Fingers, I'm just gonna let it go now. We're gonna get off this subject before.
I didn't give you a prediction. My bad. I was too busy preaching and watching.
No, it's all right. Well, you said you weren't gonna give one, but go ahead.
No, I said I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to say. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Give a prediction, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You said you weren't going to give a prediction, so I was like, okay, if you're not going to give one, that's fine. But if you'd like to change your mind, now would be the time.
Bears win by 2 points.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to revisit that next week. Sean, save that clip of Anthony saying Bears by 2 points. We got to play that next week, you know. But yeah, exactly. Bears win by 2.
Bears get.
I love it. Well, you know what? Hey, Anthony, I hope you're right, sir. I truly hope you are correct. But again, I'm going to hold on my hope. I'm going to go sit with my family, eat some chicken wings, and hope everything goes well. That's about all I can do on that, my friend.
I like chicken wings too.
No, I know you do, my friend. I know you do. I will have to figure that out. Maybe I'll have to come to Oklahoma and buy you some. But let us go.
Yeah, you come here.
Let us move on. Oh, even better. Look at that. I love homemade food.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.